Time now 5:04. Few cheat death and live to tell about it, but one Albuquerque officer of more than 30 years pulled it off more than once.
Yeah, aviation officer Robert Dilley not only survived a near fatal run-in with a drunk driver, he spent a year recovering, eager to get back to what he loves, being a cop. News 13's Catherine Mazzone is here with his story. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning, Crystal. Adam, in a time when police officers often get a bad rap, Dilley can't imagine doing anything else. It's why he's back at the Sunport as one of the first faces of law enforcement visitors see.
It's easy to get lost in the rush as travelers zip from ticketing to their gate. One man doesn't mind blending into the background. He's just happy to be here.
I remember going in there and knowing that I wasn't going to wake up from the surgery. How you doing, sir?
Most who pass by don't know. Aviation officer Robert Dilley died 3 times one night in 2014.
15 minutes after that is when I was done. They brought me back.
He doesn't remember much aside from what others told him.
All of this was ripped off. My skull was cracked open.
It was around 11, March 7th, 2014. Dilley was driving home from work on I-40.
She was going 115. She hit me and kind of pitted me. When she did, my Jeep tumbled side over side over side, and then end over end and side over side.
A drunk driver smashed into Dilley's Jeep, sending it 30 feet into the air, then sliding 250 feet across the pavement. His hand was crushed, his neck broken. He lost a lot of blood. Doctors didn't expect Dilley to survive. But months later,
I was able to pick up my first 1-pound weight.
Once he learned how to walk, talk, and take care of himself again, there was only one thing on Dilley's mind.
It's who I am.
Taking care of others.
I was determined to go back to work. I wanted to be Bobby again.
The aviation police officer of nearly 10 years had already retired after 20 years at APD.
He knew who I was. He knew I was a cop.
This is footage of Dilley working undercover on 48 hours. That's not to mention his stints with Valencia County, Belen PD, and APS afterwards. But Dilley wanted to continue his career, even after more complications from the crash left him with pig valves in his heart and half a foot.
I love it.
Now that he's fully healed
I've been a cop for 30 years.
and back to his old self, you may see Dilley strolling through the Sunport's terminals or standing watch as travelers pass, even if others don't.
How you doing, sir? Good. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Though Dilley patrols often unnoticed, he says there are quite a few people who approach him and thank him for his service. Dilley says he forgives the woman who hit him. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Catherine. Now, that woman is Michelle Rivera. She pleaded no contest to great bodily harm by vehicle and aggravated DWI. Rivera was sentenced to 36 months behind bars with 10 suspended.